seconds. Yeah, I'm told we're live down here. We're at the McDonald's location on Exmouth Street because it's McHappy Day.
McHappy Day!
That's why there's smiling faces, and Sarah Woodley is joining us here. Thanks for being here.
No problem.
What time did you get here this morning?
I was here at 10:30. I was working in the coffee area, and I see Carrie Buchanan from the Foxes over there now. It is, you know what? The folks that work at McDonald's, they work really hard. It is chaotic. People want their hot coffee fast, and...
And they're still
awesome.
happy.
And the staff here, thank you to Margaret and the folks behind the counters helping all of us volunteers get those orders out to the awesome people that are coming in and just ordering up those Big Macs and the McCafe beverages, the McHappy meals, and they're also buying the socks and the bags
I saw
and the pins.
Mixed socks.
Yes.
Right? I got to get me some of those because, like, I'll get made fun of.
Oh, yeah.
But that's okay. It's for a good cause because this year, I know McDonald's really great give back to the community, but always picks a different charity every year. And this year, it's the Hub, which is there's 36 agencies that are looking after the Hub.
They operate kind of through the Hub, and it gives a chance for the kids that are kind of aging out of the system, the 16 to 24-year-olds that might be kind of lost and need some help. It really provides a safe place and hooks them up with all of those great agencies.
They almost had to close this down right back in March. I know they were struggling, like everybody can struggle for money for these kinds of things, but the communities come out. There's a lot of different events going on, but I think that's where McDonald's said, hey, we need to step in. 4,000 kids, I believe, have gone through already. Since they started last March, so it's great to see them. Now you're no stranger to this serving thing at McDonald's.
No.
How many McHappy Days have you done now?
I've been to a lot of McHappy Days over the years. They used to be every other year. Now they're each year, and I've worked the coffee, I've worked the serving, I've worked the fry/hash brown machine. I've done the drive-through. They've not yet put me on the grill. So I've got goals.
So you could manage a McDonald's.
Yeah, maybe.
Or own one.
Maybe. Colleen, Peter will talk. Yeah.
There you go. Well, thanks so much for coming on down here.
No problem.
I know you've got to get back to the station and do some other things.
That's right. And just one prop to Colleen and Peter Buckley, for being so supportive of our community and providing.
And not just this event. They
exactly.
Really
they really do.
Back to the community, so that's pretty. Sarah Woodley from Morning Show Fox. Where's George? How did he get out of this?
George, they divided and conquered us this time. Usually
George
we're here
Sarah
together.
Broke up.
Yes, we've broken up. He was down at the Christina Street location today. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, we'll let you go. Sarah Woodley from the Fox. David Burrows here from the Video Show Network. We're going to keep broadcasting. We've got some more. She's sneaking out. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. Watch your step there.
Okay.
Don't need any lawsuits. We're going to have some more. We're going to have Caitlin's going to be joining us here coming up shortly. Thanks again, Sarah. Have a good day. Come on down here to the McDonald's on Exmouth Street for McHappy Day, or go to any of the locations here in Sarnia, down on Christina Street. Of course, there's one off of London Road as well. But come down and see us here at the Exmouth Street location. Max Major was around here somewhere as well. I don't know. We might even be able to get him. But right now, I think we're going to go over to Caitlin. Yeah, if Caitlin wants to, if you want to come on over here. We are already live. Just watch your step there. Yeah. You'll be okay.
Okay.
All right, there we go. All right, here's our next guest here today as we're live down at the McDonald's on Exmouth Street for McHappy Day. And there's lots of McHappy people working here, and the Fox FM is here, and all the different locations have some people in the community who are donating their time today. So make sure you tip them extra so that it goes into the Hub.
Yes.
That's what we want to do,
Please
right?
and thank you.
Your name, you're Caitlin?
I am Caitlin.
And tell us who you are, Caitlin.
Well, I'm a youth that attends the Hub pretty regularly. I'm 20 years old. Been struggling quite a bit, and the Hub really helps. So.
All right. So you say you've had some struggles. So without going into that, really tell us though how the Hub has supported you. What kind of services do they do for you?
Well, there's a lot. The Hub honestly has helped tremendously. Not just with me, but everyone there. They have housing services. They have like an emergency food bank for when I'm kind of running low on groceries.
Okay.
They have like toiletries, like toothpaste and toothbrushes and all that kind of stuff. It really is, especially when you're young, you're working, and you're part of, I guess, the working class, but you're kind of on the lower end of that.
So you are working?
Yes. Well, I have mental health issues that are currently preventing me from working, but there's a lot of kids there that do work, and they just need the extra little bit to kind of help.
Sometimes you maybe come across having to make those decisions on where do I spend my money, and I want to do this, but I really need this. Is that?
That's exactly it. Like, it's hard to try to decide. Okay, do I need shampoo and conditioner really bad, or do I need milk and that kind of thing. So, there's big decisions when you're really young and you're kind of just starting out, and being part of the poorer class is kind of a rough spot to be in. So,
so what about counseling and that sort of thing? I mean, there's obviously a social aspect there too.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've met some other people in the same or similar situation where you're at. Does that help?
Yeah, it's really nice to know that I'm not the only one that's in that situation. Everyone there obviously has different situations, but a lot of the kids are in this kind of a similar spot to me. But they have a lot of different services. They have a nurse practitioner that comes in. They have like I said, housing supports. They have counselors that you can get in touch with. They have 23 community partners, so anybody like Ontario Works and that kind of thing, if you need to get in touch with them, the hub can help facilitate that.
Those kind of things can be intimidating, as to when you got to apply for things, or you got to try to figure out what agency do I go to. Are they pretty good too at guiding you as to, we know you need something, but this is the one where you need to go. You don't necessarily know where you got to go.
Yeah, they're honestly, they're fantastic with telling you, okay, if you need this, this, and this is where you need to go in order to get to this place. Okay. So, I mean, all the staff at the hub are absolutely amazing. They're very supportive, and they try their best to help you get where you need to be. Right. So.
Where do you say where you need to be? Where do you want to be? Do you have goals as to what you want to do for a career, or are you still trying to figure that out?
Honestly, I'm just kind of trying to figure that out right now. I'm 20 years old, so I'm kind of in that cusp where I should be starting my life, but I'm not really sure where to start. So the hub is actually kind of helping with that. Jaylene kind of helps with.
Jaylene's awesome.
Jaylene is fantastic. She is so amazing, and she really helps with kind of, okay, Kate, well, I think you'd be really good at this because, you're really good with the kids and you're really good with the youth, and I think you'd be really good in social services, or you'd be really good DSW kind of thing. Like, she's honestly fantastic. I love Jaylene.
It's not an easy choice, especially at that age, at your age, to go, I want to do this, but what about that? Or, well, I'm not sure. Or, it can be a little scary.
It is a little scary. I mean, to think about, okay, I could be in this career for the next 30 to 40 years. That's pretty crazy to me, and that's a big chunk of my life, right? So I want to be able to enjoy what I do. So
there's the key right there. I can tell you, do something you love.
Yeah.
So otherwise, you'll be miserable.
Yeah.
It's not all about the money, right? Do
exactly.
something in the living you're passionate about.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to add as any message you want to throw out there to the public before we let you go?
I guess just come on down and come help support an amazing cause. There's a lot of kids that really need this, and a lot of young adults that really need this, and the hub is a really great space for a lot of people, so it's any little bit helps.
That's fantastic. I want to thank you so much.
Thank you.
I know that's taken a lot for you to come here and put yourself out there and talk about your situation, but what the hub has done for you. Caitlin, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And have a great McHappy Day.
Yeah.
All right? Thanks. Watch your step right there in the wire. I don't know if we can talk him into it, but Max Major's here. Do you want to come on and talk to us, Max? We're live already, so you don't have to do like a graceful entrance or anything. Look who we're finding here. Watch your step there. I wasn't breaking the fire code. Shh. Look at this. We have Max Major from K106.3 Morning Show here. You were like at the drive. You were the drive-through guy.
Yeah, it was ground zero.
How's that going?
Well, that's the bottleneck. That's you got to keep that moving, or the whole thing falls apart. So it's funny because
that's like a big promotion to be on the drive-thru, isn't it?
You get to see what it's like on the other side.
Yeah.
If you're picky with your food, it appears on this side like a million things.
Oh.
So when I'm trying to figure out whose orders what, you may have just ordered a Big Mac and a Coke. But if you have a Big Mac with no onions and no pickles and whatever, it all comes up as like a separate thing, so it all looks like one giant item list of like 5 different things you've ordered when it's just
So
one.
You just look at it and go,
There were a couple times where it's like, I need a little bit of assistance. I don't know if that's what this is. Does this bag have that exact hamburger with those specific specifications? See, I don't customize my stuff, so I feel good. I make things easier.
I don't even know why you would customize a Big Mac. A Big Mac is 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickled onions on a sesame seed bun.
Yeah.
Boy, I didn't watch too much television when I was younger.
Well, that's advertising that worked, right? That's why McDonald's kills it every year.
And McDonald's giving back into the community. Colleen and Peter super community supporters.
Yeah.
And today for the hub, right?
Yeah, it's all for the hub. It helps at-risk youth in our community. So if they need a hot meal, if they don't have the support network that you get to enjoy, they've got a place they can go that has the resources and support staff to help get them back on their feet a little bit, because not everyone is privileged enough to have a safety net when the bottom drops out, you know? And for youth, like, it's even harder. So the hub's been operating for a little over a year now, and they gave us the numbers of here's the amount of youth that we've, you know, sheltered or
it's been
fed.
about 4,000 kids through it since last year.
Yeah,
right?
or helped through school, or, you know, it's just, it's a really good thing. And the fact that 100% is staying here is a big deal, too.
That's
because usually, you know, a little bit goes to the Ronald McDonald House. We keep a little bit here in the community. This is 100% staying in the community. Every Big Mac, every McHappy coffee, and every Happy Meal.
The Happy Meals.
$1 from all of those.
That's right. And typically around $25,000 gets raised out of this. So I think they're hoping for, they always try to raise that bar a little bit more every year.
Well, the rush has certainly hit. I literally ducked out at just the right time. It was just a nightmare of stuff. Like, oh, well, my clock's up, so I'll see you guys later.
Sarah Woodley snuck out of here too, right?
Yeah, well, it's amazing. We get to just punch the clock. These guys, they work hard here at McDonald's, and I always feel bad when I come here because they're like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah,
and I'm just in the way.
They're very system-oriented, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is how it goes. The fries are here. The drinks are here. This is how the drive-through works.
Yeah, and they all know each other, and they all know how to work each other, so it's...
And they're all McHappy today.
Yeah.
They're smiling, still doing their jobs, and they know that they're here for a reason. The Lambton Shriners are here as well, and they've got some McHappy bags and the socks. Have you checked out the socks yet?
Socks are great.
They're like mixed socks.
Yeah, I get them every year. They're a must-have for McHappy Day.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Max Majors, thanks so much for joining us, buddy. You're always helping out the community as well. K106.3, the Fox is here. CHOK's around somewhere, and they're all spread out at all the different locations. I think some people from the city of Sarnia are going to be
it's all hands on deck, man.
It's all over, man. So we're going to let Max Major go. Thanks, Max. You can leave that here. Just watch your step there once again. And we'll carry on with McHappy Day. Max Major was in the drive-through, said it was quite an experience to be in the drive-through. I haven't done that. I don't honestly know that I could do anything back here other than maybe smile and say, welcome to McDonald's. I'm David Burrows, broadcasting for the Video Show Network. We are live at the McDonald's Exmouth Street location for McHappy Day. And all of the money today from the Big Macs, the Happy Meals, and the hot McCoffees are going to be going towards the hub here in Sarnia, which is a local initiative supported, led by 36 agencies here in Sarnia, Lambton, to support the hub. 4,000 youth have already gone through the hub since they opened last year, and almost had to close recently in March because, well, funds were just drying up and things couldn't keep going. So the community came together. There's lots of different events I have seen being put together to support the hub. And today, McHappy Day. You can come down here to the McDonald's Exmouth Street location. Christina Street is also on there, and the London Road as well. So 3 locations you can go to today, and lots of personalities from the community that you'll recognize volunteering their time. Carrie Buchanan right now is currently here behind the front desk, or the welcome counter, if you were, here at McDonald's, smiling away, and lots of other volunteers. I'm going to just step out for just a minute. We're going to keep the camera rolling. My director, Jason, is going to kind of take a scan. I got to run out of the car and get some information on some things. So I'll be back in a minute. We're here live at McDonald's Exmouth Street for McHappy Day in support of the hub. live. All right, we'll just turn us on there. We found somebody else here. This
Hello.
is Kayla. You're the store manager here.
I'm actually an assistant manager.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right. But you've been here for 14 years.
I've been here since I was 15, and I'm turning 29 this year. I love McDonald's, yeah.
Well, I guess you would have to.
Oh,
And they must
it.
love you to keep you around.
Yes, of course.
It was just mentioned to me that you got a bit of a story behind all this.
So I had my daughter 2 years ago, and I just got back from maternity leave last year.
Okay.
And I went back to Christina Street. And since being back, I've had a promotion to assistant manager, and I actually got transferred to London Road. And then in January, I got transferred back here. And this is where I actually started when I was 15, so it's like coming back home for the first time.
Home, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
McHappy Day, it's been going on for some time now. I used to do it every other year. Now it's just
every year.
Every year.
Yeah.
I would expect you to say good things about Colleen and Peter. I'm going to ask that question
amazing.
anyway. Yeah. What is it about Colleen and Peter that's so
They're just so caring. Like, it doesn't matter who it is. They are there to help anybody who needs to be helped. They are just so generous. So, like, for them to choose the charity every year and to give the donations to them, it's amazing. It's overwhelming, the support that we have from the community.
Yeah. Notably, they've been very giving back to the community. But the staff, though, I mean, and I know, and again, I would expect you to say the good things, but I know lots of different people work at different McDonald's,
right?
And they all kind of say the same thing. They're like, they're just real and they're genuine.
They're
not, they're not above anybody else or whatever.
They're right there with you.
They're
they will
family.
come in. They are family. They will come in, and if we are struggling, they will hop on fries and do fries. They're not above anybody. They're right beside us in the lines. So it's great.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
What do you? The hub is obviously an important. I mean, there's a lot of different charities that McDonald's supports, including the Ronald McDonald House, right, which is like Canada, United States, like worldwide, right?
It helps a lot of families.
Yeah, but this year, this is just going to the hub.
Our local donations are going right to the hub, all of them, and it's something that the hub really needs. And to see all the donations that we're getting is just amazing because they need it. And I'm glad that we can work as a community to do this together.
Yeah. What have you learned working at McDonald's? I mean, let's paint a little bit of a picture before I let you answer the question. I work at McDonald's, right? I work behind the counter, but like, there's a real system going on here. Like I said earlier, the fries are here, the pies are here. Like, it's very system oriented.
It's so that you can just go in one swipe and sort of just get it all done. But there's a system. There's teamwork. It takes a team to make this go, and we have a great team here. In fact, all the stores do. I've worked at every single one of them, so I love every single McDonald's in Sarnia. But it's all about teamwork for sure. When we're missing a team member, you can see the difference in how we run. So when we have a full team, we run great.
Are you going to own your own McDonald's someday?
One day, of course. I don't
awesome.
plan on going anywhere. This provides for my daughter, and it's just excellent. Like, I would not work anywhere else.
You can see it in your face. You can hear it in your voice.
And this is my favorite day of the year. Honestly, I'm getting choked up now. It's just so overwhelming to see all the volunteers all around us, and like, they want to stay longer, and it's like, if I have somewhere to put you, you can stay longer. Like, it's just great. It's
the Lambton Shrine Club is here today. With have you got your mixed socks yet?
Yeah, I do, actually.
Oh, you do, actually? Okay, I haven't
have
done
my
that yet.
socks, and I have this. Yes, I am.
Oh, what is this?
This is our scarves.
I don't have one of those yet.
I will bring you one.
Hint, hint.
I will bring you one.
Fantastic.
Yes. Thank you.
I want to thank you so much for being here today, and
this
thanks for all you do at McDonald's.
I love it.
And all the you've made a lot of relationships working at McDonald's too.
There's a lot of people that were in my wedding actually I worked with at McDonald's. I have family who works at every single McDonald's. It's definitely when my cousins turned 15, I'm like, get in there, get a job at McDonald's, because they might not want to work there their entire lives, but it's a great start to your work career.
And it really is a career for a lot of people.
This is my career.
It's not just a job. It's a career and a business opportunity for some down the road.
It is, and I've learned so much from working here, and you're right, the relationships I have with people, and I wouldn't change it for anything. I'm glad I started here when I was 15, when my cousin told me to get in here and get
How old's your daughter now?
So my daughter just turned 2.
2, so she's got 13 years to go before Mom says, Get into
McDonald's and get a job. Yes, she will work at McDonald's too one day. I guarantee it. She loves it. She wears my uniform now, and I mean, like, obviously I'm a lot bigger than her, but she puts my ties on, and she puts my shirt on, and she walks around the house in her McDonald's
you're
uniform.
Training her already.
I am.
That's fantastic.
She's got to be great when she
starts. Who knows what McDonald's will be doing 13 years from now?
Can you imagine?
Like, what will be on the screen, or will they be holograms floating around?
It would probably be like holograms, and then the food would just get like delivered on a drone to your thing.
Because I remember when drive-thrus first began, And they were people were like, oh my God, drive-thrus, you can do that. Now I have to admit, now we've lived in a really fast life right now.
We are.
If there's one car in front of me in the drive-thru, I think it's too slow sometimes,
yeah.
right? But
we have that.
You've avoided that. McDonald's, I had a friend of mine a long time ago said, if you could order your Big Mac and them have it ready for you when you were driving by and shoot it down your throat, you would. Now, you don't shoot it down the throat, but you guys have an app now.
Yep.
So I can go on my phone.
And you can order it, and when you're on your way here, you hit a button saying that you're almost here, and when you pull into the parking lot, we bring it out to you.
That blows my mind.
Yep.
Doesn't surprise me,
Mobile
but it still
ordering.
blows
and in
my
fact,
mind.
you can also do it, and you can come and sit at any of our tables, punch in that you're here, and we'll bring it out to your table. So it's not only just to the car, it's right to the table.
That's awesome. Is that working well? I mean, technology in the start?
It is. And in fact, it's a lot of the younger kids, so when they're on their way from school at lunchtime, they're pre-ordering it and trying to make sure that they're getting it ready as fast as possible, right? So, and we also have table service, so when you come in, you order at the counter, we bring it right out to you. Like, we're trying to limit you from having to stand at the counter, and you can just sit down and wait for your food.
Kind of creating that. There's a real family atmosphere going on here today as well. You know, you can see moms and dads and even grandmas and grandpas.
This McDonald's is special for that because we have our play place here, so we do a lot of the family stuff. You'll notice at 5 o'clock when all the kids are out of school, that's when we're going to get hit hard because everyone's going to be bringing their kids for their Happy Meals to go towards McHappy Day, so that's great.
You guys do birthday parties. I know I remember bringing, they're older now, but I remember bringing the kids.
I used to be a hostess for the birthday
parties.
parties.
All right.
I
Was
loved
that fun?
It was my favorite position out of all of them.
Yeah.
We actually don't do the birthday parties anymore. You're more than welcome to come in and bring your family and your own cake and stuff like that. But back in the day, we used to do the cake, the ice cream, the goodie bags, the games, everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, like you say, you bring them here for a birthday party. They got the playground here, the play place, and that's awesome. Is there any final thing you want to throw out there before we let you go back to hard work?
I just want everyone else to come in and get their Big Macs, McCafe, Happy Meals, anything, any donations. We have socks, we have balloons, we have everything. Just come donate to the hub
and
so
the
that we can keep it
scarves.
going.
They got scarves. Just saying.
You're gonna get one.
I know. Okay. Caitlin, thank you so much for being here.
Thank
Happy
you.
McHappy Day.
Thank you.
Watch
Happy
your foot there once again. We go. All right. Well, there you go. Oh, there we go. I lost power for a minute, but we're okay. We're back. But yeah, turn us back around here. We'll talk some more. We lost for a minute there, but Jason was taking a scan of the folks that are coming in here today to be here for McHappy Day. We're here at the Exmouth Street location for McDonald's. This year supporting the Hub, which is 36 agencies are part of leading the Hub and needing some financial support. Come back in March. They almost had to close their doors to the 4,000 youth who have already come through the Hub and used their services. We're going to take a little bit of a short break here, so we'll just we'll kind of turn the camera over onto. We'll just leave things here for a moment, and I'm going to step out and come back in just a few moments. Once again, McHappy Day here at the McDonald's Exmouth Street location. I'll be back in just a few moments. Thanks, Burrows. Thanks for putting me in front of the camera, she says, while her hands are greasy. Look, she's working hard already.
Doing the fryers.
Yeah, there you go. Jaylene, you're...
For the love of French fries.
For the love of French fries. Have you ever worked at McDonald's before? No. It's quite an experience, I'm hearing.
It is, yes. I'm learning a lot back there.
Yeah. You're part of the hub. Tell everybody what your position is there.
I'm the program coordinator of the hub, so I kind of see the day-to-day operations and the programming that comes into the hub with the community partners, and make sure that all flows smoothly. Yeah, this is a really important part of our community, and I think, and you and I talked, I think last year, I really wasn't aware, and I don't think the community is still yet aware of the homelessness that's happening in our community, because we don't really see it because it's a lot of couch surfing going on, right? And the different things that are lacking in our community to support the youth. So the hub's trying to fill that. Yes, exactly. We have, I recently just updated the stats, and we have close to 300 individual youth that utilize the hub. And when we were at 215 individual youth, 73 of them struggled with homelessness, either due to couch surfing, mental illness, addiction, or just unstable living conditions. So that number has since risen, since we're closer to 300 youth now, and it's a daily issue. We bring in West Lambton Community Health Center. We have Sue come in twice a week as our housing coordinator because the need is so high. So West Lambton offers that to us twice a week now to try to help meet those needs of the youth. Yeah. Mental health, that seems to be a conversation that wherever we go, I know every week on my show, even if I don't bring it up, it comes up somehow. You just like, that's got to be a big part of what the hub is. Like, there's 36 agencies involved in supporting the hub, right? Yeah, we have more. We have 40 plus agencies. 40 plus now, okay. Yeah, and they're all willing to bring their services in kind to the hub to meet the youth where they're at, so they don't have to try to navigate the system on their own. So that includes, we have bi-weekly mental health clinics with CMHA and St. Clair Child and Youth Services. We have miscellaneous counselors that come in from lots of different agencies that will just, they're willing to come to the hub and meet their appointments there to try to see if those ongoing referrals are possible. Sure. Because I imagine, that's good, because I imagine transportation would be an issue for the youth. Always, yeah. And it's just very intimidating to A, ask for that help and to seek that service, and then to B, have somebody say, okay, here's a bus ticket, you can go into this random building where you don't know anyone. So that's where the hub and all of its partners work really well together, and they're all willing to come to the hub to meet them in a comfortable space, and then from there the outside referrals are possible. Yeah. What about the youth that do come to this? Do you see them, I mean, obviously the hope is to see them grow as individuals, but do you see them supporting each other and leaning on, you kind of step back and watch that happen sometimes? Oh, absolutely. It's amazing to see the growth that's at the hub. I always tell a wonderful story that I had a youth who wouldn't speak to anyone for probably the first 6 to 8 months that she was in the hub. Okay. And now if you walk in for a tour, she's the first person to greet you and to show you her space. And right now it's really prominent seeing youth support each other because of all the community feedback that's come in kind of since Christmas with the sustainable funding issues. The hub has then responded to that, and now they want to give back to their community. So the Hubsters just participated in the Community Cleanup Day on the 21st. Oh yeah, right. So they put in a team for that. They supported each other with getting involved with that, who's going to come, who's going to show up. And then they made all of these shirts for us for Hubsters to do things like that. We have one of our youth that I think you spoke to earlier. She's volunteering over there. And a couple youth at different locations throughout Sarnia today. But yeah, they're all wanting to give back to their community, and they support each other doing that. I mean, that's really cool too. So it's not just saying, come in and get some help, and hope you have a nice life and everything works out, right? They're learning to say, this is where I live. This is what I want to. What can I do to support my community? Yeah, we're definitely a huge support to them in the community, and within that, a lot of them say that this is their other family or their other home. Sure. So with that comes a sense of belonging and a sense that they are important to us and that they matter, and I think the community and the partners have really helped with that as well. Yeah, I know this is a career for you, career choice, but you're really getting something out of this too, though, aren't you? Oh, I love it. It's the little things that matter, though. I get asked to report on stats and the numbers, and I do all of that because that's, of course, necessary. But the things that mean the most to me are a youth who maybe dropped out of high school who went back to education this year, and I have the stats to prove that as well. But it's that youth who didn't speak to me for 8 months, and I said hi to her every day for 8 months, and one day she said hi to me back. Those are the things that matter to me. Yep, you break down those walls. People who have grown up in foster care or just had unstable living conditions, they don't trust people. And they've gone through a lot of hardships. I'm sure every youth that walks into that building has experienced something. So we're just there to be that friendly face to greet them when they come in, offer them a hot meal,
say, hey, I care about you. Are you okay today?
Yeah, and they don't need a reason, right? Just come by the hub if they need a reason inside themselves to say, I just want to go there. And
yeah, the only mandate is that you're between the ages of 16 and 24, and we ask that you respect the space, but no one really has an issue with that because it's their space.
It's theirs.
It's theirs, yep. They help with all the cooking and the cleaning, and they really take care of their space.
Okay, so they're learning some life skills in there too.
Absolutely, that's a huge part of it, yep.
Yeah, there's some good cooks coming in there. We're going to see some chefs growing into this.
Maybe? I hope so.
Maybe
some of them are interested.
Cook at McDonald's.
Yeah, maybe. I know a couple of them came to the job fair that McDonald's had not too long ago. And actually, one of our youth, they don't mind me sharing their name. They're very Sarnia public right now,
okay.
Taylor and Nick.
Oh, yeah.
Nick actually just secured a job at the London location for McDonald's.
Awesome.
2 weeks ago he started, yeah. So very much, that's something amazing. And they had their article published in First Monday, it was, so you can read all about their struggles and where they're at today.
That's fantastic. Well, it's nice to see that the hub is getting results, because I think when the fear was there of it going away, and I think sometimes too with we've got a lot of different agencies here in Sarnia-Lambton. I think sometimes they cross paths, and sometimes there's duplication going on. It's nice to see them all coming together and saying, we all need to be a part of this. We can all share our skills and our assets and bring it together.
Yeah, we try really hard not to duplicate services, and the partners are really, really good at that.
Yeah,
and just because one partner might not meet the needs of a youth doesn't mean that the second partner who offers similar services won't, and they all work in conjunction that way. It works very, very well, and the partners have been amazing to us.
That's fantastic. Final words, anything we missed? Do you want to tell everybody?
Oh, come eat a Big Mac and support the hub.
There you go. Awesome. Okay, we'll take these away from you. Careful back there. Thanks, Jaylene. She's going back to, she's cooking fries. I think that's what she's doing. All right. If you're just joining us, we are live here down at the McDonald's Exmouth Street location, and it's McHappy Day, and everybody who's here is supporting the hub today. When you purchase a Big Mac or a McCafe or a McHot drink and a Happy Meal, proceeds from that staying all here in the community is going to go to the hub, which is a location for youth here in Sarnia-Lambton. I've got some, and I'm looking over here at my stuff. This is, I've got this calendar that they've shared with me. Like they've got like the Organization for Literacy is part there. They've got Optimist Night. They've got Tie-Dye Night. They got painting your own ceramics. There's music nights. There's photography. There's just a list of things going on at the hub to support the youth in our community. And I thought it was 36, but Jaylene corrected me. It's like 40 plus agencies here in Sarnia come together to support and supply services to the hub here in Sarnia-Lambton. So that's fantastic. Counseling, there's mental health care. Just our youth needs help, and you know, it's often been said it takes a community to raise a child. It takes a community to raise a good community, right? So here's your opportunity to support this financially, because like everything else in this life, I always say money isn't everything, but it is up there with oxygen. You need it to survive, and the hub definitely needs your support. They almost closed back in March of this year, just opened just for over a year right now, so thousands of dollars is always needed. It's expected to raise about $25,000 from this effort here today. The McDonald's location on Exmouth Street, Christina Street, of course, and the London Road location, all welcoming you in. There's personalities from Fox FM is here, CHOK, K106.3. We saw Sarah Woodley and Max Major talking to us. Carrie Buchanan is here somewhere from the Fox, and she's working. CHOK is at another location. And even at the drive-thrus, if you don't have time to come inside to the location, which you should stop in if you need a break, come on into McDonald's. It used to be you deserve a break today, but now it's I'm loving it, right? As you go through the drive-thru, they have people there taking donations as well through the drive-thru. So still another way for you to make your donations. If you don't have time to get in here, you can still come through the drive-thru at the locations, and happy to take your donations. McHappy Day here at the Exmouth Street location, and it's getting busy in here, but there's still room for more. You can come on down here, and if you come in here to say, hey, David Burrows from the show said I should come in here and support McHappy Day. I'm going to take another little short break here for just a moment, so we'll show you the counter and what's happening there, and I'll be back here in just a few moments. Once again, broadcasting for the Video Show Network, I'm David Burrows. We'll be back shortly. And we're already live.
Oh, we're already live.
There's no countdown here. It's just like, it's not like the back in the studio where 10 seconds there, you know. Here we are.
People can see me?
People can see you.
Oh, it's so not what I'm used to.
If you didn't know who Carrie Buchanan from the Fox, what she looks like, this is the voice right here.
This is the voice.
And she's awesome. So
this is the hands that are making coffee today.
You're making the coffee. That's what you're doing, eh?
I'm pouring the coffee.
You're pouring the coffee.
I am making the coffee.
Yeah.
I am stirring the coffee. I am going crazy with the coffee.
Yeah. Have you ever had? Did you have a McDonald's career at all in your past life?
No, I've never done this.
No.
Every time I'm here for McHappy Day, I say I have the utmost appreciation and respect for every single person that works behind the counter.
You wait for hours in the drive-thru if you have to now, right?
Yes, actually, I will never complain about a fast food order again.
Yeah. Max Major said he was on the drive-thru this morning. He said the same thing. He's like, you don't even know what these folks go through to make things to get us our food and keep us on time to where we got to go.
You have to be fast, and what they do behind the counter is amazing to me.
You have you talked to me earlier before we got started here. You have a favorite sandwich here at McDonald's, right?
Yes, that one right there. Seriously, good chicken.
Seriously, chicken.
Southern barbecue chicken.
All right. You can have it today, but it's better if you have a Big Mac.
I know
and a McHappy.
But on my way home from work, I can come back.
That's right.
And get a couple of Happy Meals, feed my kids.
That's right. And support the hub. What a great cause.
Big Mac, Happy Meal, or a hot McCafe beverage.
Yeah.
Mocha, highly recommended.
Oh, okay. That counts too because it's a hot.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Mocha, highly recommended.
$1
I'll
from
get
each.
you to pour me a mocha then.
I am working the counter. I'm working the coffee with the I forget her name right off the second. But she's with Rebound.
Oh, okay.
So.
Can you pull some strings
work.
and get me a mocha maybe? I don't know. Do you know anybody? You got any friends? Or
do I have to make it? Because I'm not that skilled.
I want to see how Carrie Buchanan makes a mocha for me. I want it it's a test.
Do you know what?
Putting the challenge out there.
When you're pouring coffee under pressure, there is nothing worse.
You would think it wouldn't be like it's just coffee.
I am a coffee lover. I appreciate my coffee.
Yeah.
So
I think most
I
radio
get it.
personalities
You don't want to screw up anybody's coffee. I don't want to be that one. I don't.
Okay. Well, I'm still putting the challenge out to you because I believe in.
There's two of us, and we still have to help each other.
You could even have somebody else make it and say you made it, and I wouldn't. I'd say yes. I knew you could.
That there's a woman over there. She double pours. She's brilliant and amazing.
So you're here today. How long are you here till?
Till 1.
Till 1 o'clock, and then you got to go back. You got to go on air today, do you not?
I got to go back 2 till 7. Yep.
So you're working and you're working, but this part's for a good cause. When you're back at work, that's for another cause.
It's hard not to enjoy McHappy Day.
Yeah, that's a cool thing, you know. And I'm looking back here; they're all McHappy back there.
They are. But you know what? I get myself worked up over doing this.
Like last
because
night,
I get so nervous because I don't want to mess up anything. This is not my area of expertise.
I think it's system-oriented, though. Like, it's kind of like... I shouldn't say this because then you'll challenge me to go back there. Yeah. I wouldn't want to do it, but...
Do you know Tom Cruise in the movie Cocktail?
Yeah.
That's kind of what they're doing back there with the coffee. It's so fun.
Oh, wow.
We're mixing, we're stirring, we're shaking.
Are you maybe coming up with a new flavor and you're going to send that to McDonald's head office and say, you should try this. This is your product for next month's coffee promo.
It's a lot of fun. It gets the adrenaline racing for sure.
So are you typically? You're typically. I think I've seen you with the. Is it the mocha you normally have? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's to die for. What about the cold drinks? I know. You ever try those?
Milkshakes.
Oh, milkshakes. Those weren't the ones I was talking about.
I don't like. No, I'm not a fan of the cold iced coffee.
Okay.
But they have that, and
they're too delicious, and they're gone like that.
I know.
You drink them really fast.
But the $1 goes from the hot McCafe beverages today.
So that's what we want today.
So
hot stuff, Big Macs, and Happy Meals.
Treat your friends. Treat the office. Treat your favorite people.
Treat the office. Ooh, everybody back at Blackford's going, we can't wait for Carrie to come and do her shift.
Just don't everybody come and get a coffee right now, because...
Okay, yeah, do it. Everybody rush down here and say, I want Carrie Buchanan to make my coffee for McHappy Day. Give me 20.
So fun. It really is so fun. Now that the nerves have settled just a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll let you get back there. You only got 20 minutes to kill it back there, and we'll take those from you. Thank you, Carrie Buchanan, for joining us. Carrie Buchanan from Fox FM. She'll be she's here till 1 o'clock making the coffee. I'll see if she's going to make me that mocha that I requested. I'm not sure, but she'll be back on Fox FM later this afternoon. And our friends from K106.3 also here. Sarah Woodley was here. George and Sarah they split up this morning, which is weird. It's just not right. But George is at another location. And you can come to any of the locations. The McDonald's Exmouth Street is where we're at right now. You can also go to Christina Street and London Road. The Big Mac and the Happy Meals and any hot McHappy is going to go towards the hub here in Sarnia-Lambton. Again, the hub putting through about 4,000 youth since they began last year. Almost closed due to financial issues, but the community has stepped up. This is such a great community at Sarnia-Lambton. Whenever there's a need, the community comes together regardless of any other issues. They all seem to come together and make things work for what is really, really needed. So I saw somebody I think I'm going to try to get a hold of for one more interview before we go. But in the meantime, get in your cars. Come on down here to the McDonald's Exmouth Street location, or again, Christina Street or London Road. You can even come through the drive-thru. If you can't make it inside, going through the drive-thru is also an opportunity for you to make your purchase. And they've got people there taking donations if you want to give more than just your donation from purchasing your food here at McDonald's today. So we'll take another quick break, and then I will be back hopefully with somebody else that we're trying to get. So my director will take the camera right now and put things over there, and I'll be back in just a moment. Yeah, we're live. People run when they see me because it's like he has a camera. Yeah. You look fantastic,
oh,
so
well,
don't sweat it at all. I know radio's different, right?
Yeah, it's good.
It's just the voice.
It's not my favorite either, but that's okay.
This is fantastic, you know. How many years has this been going on now?
So this is the 25th McHappy Day. Canada was the founder. We started in 1977. There were a few years that we took, it was every other year, so the math doesn't work out.
25 sounds
25, good. Yeah. So we have raised, as a company, $66 million since the inception for kids across Canada. Yeah. And there's lots of charities that are out there.
I'm sorry, I just have to notice the color coordination here, the McDonald's colors.
Some thought went into it.
Yeah, McHappy Day. And you know what, I look around here and I talk to your assistant manager, Kayla.
Yes.
And, you know, supporting the hub is fantastic. We had one of the youth here talking to us.
Nice.
I know every year, you know, it must be difficult.
It is difficult too. Someone just asked me. I was at the London Road location. They had just asked me, "How do you select?" It is challenging. I probably get a half a dozen after this moment today. You know, think of us. I kind of determine everyone's in need. Everyone's fighting for the same dollar. But I read an article about the hub that it was potentially going to close because of lack of funding. So this year, that's how I selected. You know, and it becomes a cycle too.
I'm sure a lot of thought goes into it because I mean, let's be honest, right? Everybody needs money. Yeah. And every organization needs money for their cause, and everybody believes in their cause. But when it seems, though, just what I've observed in the past, that when it's a community thing, that's something that can affect directly, whether it's youth or adults or whatever. Sure. And was that a big part in your decision?
Well, and the other thing is I have one day a year that I can select a community that 100% of our funds go to the local charity.
Right.
The other 360 days, minus closures, it goes to our charity, which is obviously Ronald McDonald House.
A fantastic charity, by the way.
Yeah, so I do get to select and give 100% on this one day. So
that's
it's pretty awesome. Yeah.
And usually I think it's around like the $25,000 mark.
It's not that high.
Oh, okay.
I would love to get there, but yeah, we're between 15 and 20.
Okay, all right.
So yeah,
25 would be great, though.
Yes, it would be great. Someone could drop off a big check. That'd be really nice. So yeah, we've had a successful day so far. Weather makes a big difference in our results.
Yeah, for sure. Mother Nature finally showed up.
And more generous, and more people come out. So we're blessed with that as well.
Yeah. You know, I talked to Kayla there, and I know some of the other staff around all the different locations. And they have some fantastic things to say about you and Peter.
Well,
you know?
thank you.
And I did say, of course I would expect them to say that.
Well, that's
because they're held to it now.
That's right.
However, I know myself too, and other people that community is important to you. It's not just for your business to be recognized. It's not just for that. It's a part
who we are. As individuals, and this is the best part of what I do, is being able to help out kids in need, and this is what I'm passionate about.
Yeah. How did you get started in McDonald's?
My father was a franchisee. I have to say, I have a really good story.
Okay,
So my dad started the Strathroy location.
Okay.
I started there when I was 14.
Awesome.
And left for a few years after university, came back into the system, and Peter and I have been operators for 16 years. And we acquired the Strathroy location back 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So that's a great story.
Oh, wow. That's full circle.
Full circle. So I've been with McDonald's 34 years.
That's fantastic. I know a few other McDonald's owners, like down London Way.
Yes.
I know some of them as well, and different. All the McDonald's owners have a really interesting story.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't just like a walk up and here's my money.
Not at all.
There's a process.
There's a process, and it's even harder for children whose parents have been in the business first. They put us through different standards. And we were just at our World Convention. It was interesting that 30% of the owners are now second-generation owner-operators.
Wow.
So the number is growing as well.
It's a real family thing,
it is.
Right?
Obviously, I'm excited about what I do. I'm passionate about the business, but I'm mostly passionate about my team, the community where we do business. I'm very fortunate to be where I am and to work with the people that I do every day.
Yeah. Well, Sarnia Lambton is fortunate to have you, Peter,
thank you
as well here,
That's
and McDonald's. And we haven't had any yet. We're going to be wrapping up here in just a few minutes. We're going to get some lunch.
Perfect.
And we're going to support McHappy Day, and you should come on down here too. If you can't make it inside any of the locations, go to the drive-through, and you can still make your purchase, of course. And they've got people taking donations with buckets there as well. And what time is this all going on?
It's 20. If our location's 24 hours, it's all donations are 24 hours. So it's all the operating hours of the day.
Wow, that's fantastic. Yeah. Let's get over the $20,000 mark today, Sarnia Lambton. All right, Colleen, I know you're really busy, and I had to drag you out here.
Yeah, nice to see you. Nice to see you.
We'll take those back away from you.
Thank you.
All right, watch your step there. Oh, she's got fries on her shoes. That is so cool. Well, definitely loving what they do around here. Colleen and Peter Buckley, McDonald's locations here in Sarnia. So it's McHappy Day if you're just joining us today, and McHappy Day supporting the hub here in Sarnia Lambton. And I'm just going to be here for just a couple more minutes, actually, because I'm getting hungry talking about all this food, and I'm going to go over here and get my mixed socks. My son Jason, who is the director of the broadcast here today, he's like, "Come on, Dad, I'm starving." I don't know, he'll probably want a Big Mac. That would be my guess. Growing boy needs a Big Mac. So the Big Macs, the Happy Meals, and the hot coffees, and the mochas. I'm hoping I can get a mocha still from Carrie Buchanan from the Fox, who I think she's still working around here. Seeing lots of people come in here today. We're at the McDonald's on Exmouth Street location here for McHappy Day. You can go to all the locations, all three of them, London Road, and also on Christina Street. And when you go into these other locations, you'll likely see some other people from the radio station, Fox and K106.3 CHOK. They're at all locations. Some of the city councilors and local personalities helping out at all the different locations for McHappy Day. Again, supporting the hub, which supports the youth in our community. There's some homeless issues going on in our community because of, you don't see it as much because it's couch surfing. It's a different kind of, and there's mental health issues and learning how to cook though, and just to have that social aspect and that support group behind 40 plus agencies leading the way with the hub. So your support really needed though, because it does take money to keep things going. And of course, if you haven't heard already, the hub was in some financial distraught recently and been able to stay, but money dries up pretty quickly, especially when you're dealing with all these community things that are happening and the support. It's just money, it really does kind of dictate some of the things we can or cannot do, right? So I want to thank you for watching here today. We're broadcasting from the McDonald's location. Oh, I got my here. You gotta. She's gonna.
Oh, look at Blue.
She's gonna put it. Okay, Kayla's back. She's gonna dress me up with a scarf.
And my husband's watching.
Oh yeah, what's your husband's name?
Preston.
Hi, Preston. He's watching. He's like, hey, you're looking good on there, hun. Yeah.
I walked by and he goes, I seen you, and I'm like, I'm going back out there right now.
There you go. And she's gonna scarf me up before we go.
Where do you want it?
Oh, I don't know. How do these things? I don't wear scarves, so I'll just let you scarf me up the way. I normally let my wife dress me too, so it's like you're taking over for a minute.
I dress you too, don't I? Yeah, I do.
The McHappy. Oh, you dress Preston too? Yeah. Well, see, that's why we look good, because our wives take care of us.
What would you guys do without us?
My wife reminds me often. She'd say, "I don't even know how you're alive, David." And how things work. Yeah.
Okay,
so I'm gonna turn. Sure.
Around your neck?
Around my neck. Sure, why not? Around the neck. I'm getting a McHappy scarf.
Promise I won't choke you.
Well, that's good. Some people that buy that ticket.
All right.
Okay, now I feel like I'm a part of the McHappy family.
This is for you.
All right, Jason's getting one too. Thank you again, Kayla.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, we're down here at the McDonald's Exmouth Street location. Got my scarf and all that now too. We're going to wrap things up because we're getting hungry talking about all this food. And if you're looking for lunch or dinner or just because, come on out to the McDonald's Exmouth Street location, London Road or Christina for McHappy Day. It goes on, if they're open 24 hours, as Colleen said, then it goes for 24 hours. So there's no ending to this until the door is closed. So get out and support McHappy Day, who is supporting 100% of the proceeds. They only get to do that once a year for a charity. It goes to the hub this year, who needs your support. I think that's it. Thanks everybody so much for watching. Share this video around so that we can get the attention out there more about McHappy Day going on all day and supporting the hub here in Sarnia-Lambton. Broadcasting for the Video Show Network, I'm David Burrows. Thanks for watching.